Hello everyone, today I've got something pretty cool to show off. Some gameplay from the Destiny 2 first expansion, Curse of Osiris. I got invited to Seattle thanks to Activision, so I appreciate them very much for the invitation and the covering of all my travel expenses because I wouldn't be able to bring this video to you without that, so thank you very much Activision. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what I saw. I'm only supposed to show you the first campaign mission, so we're not going to be showing off everything there is to see here, and believe me, this gets a lot better as it goes forward. This first campaign mission really doesn't do it justice at all. I would say that this one looks a lot more like, you know, what we kind of expect from Destiny content, and as the story progresses, I think it does a lot better job bringing in some cool sci-fi elements that we haven't even really seen before, which it's exactly what I wanted to see in Destiny, and in that sense I was really happy playing through the campaign. It had some pretty cool cinematic moments and some pretty funny stuff incorporated in there too. There's a new character. She is Sagira. That's Osiris's ghost, and the campaign kicks off when Ikora finds Sagira dead, or at least broken down, in some sand on Mercury. So Sagira very quickly proved to be an awesome character because she's the humorous side to Osiris's seriousness, and their back and forth makes for a really cool rapport that is funny and remarkable at the same time, and it really did an excellent job developing both of their characters, I would say. So that's something that you're going to see very early on in the very first mission, and it's presented in an awesome way. But Sagira, going forward, is more involved in the story, and you get a lot of her personality, and she feels very relatable. I think she's probably one of the most real characters in the game, despite being a ghost. I think that probably developed, you know, in response to how Osiris is this larger-than-life figure that we've heard so much about, and being that he is one of the most powerful warlocks out there, the most powerful warlock, she has this personality that is more laid back, more relaxed, because she can kind of afford to do that, and she has to be that way because she's next to a larger-than-life figure all the time, and how is that not going to influence the way that you look at things too? Sagira's ghost shell is actually pretty cool too, so that's kind of a neat little thing that we'll get to see at some point. I think Ikora's role in this one is actually pretty cool. Osiris was the Vanguard warlock before Ikora was.
I'm so pleased Osiris has brought you to me, his most faithful servant.
Considering how you revere a man who questions everything, I'm surprised how well faith serves you.
The Vex are at my door. Osiris has not returned. Faith is all I have left.
So they have a little bit of established history in the past, and you see how Ikora used to look up to Osiris, but now kind of questions her beliefs, and then because of the campaign with the Red Legion, where she lost her light, she brings how that influenced her into it as well. So it's kind of cool to see her character develop a little bit, and she's a little less esoteric as well in this. She feels like a more relatable character, as does Sagira and Osiris, and I like that character development that we really don't see a whole lot of usually, because the characters are these larger-than-life guardians that are immortal, and it makes sense for them to not have very relatable personalities. But in this story, it really makes them feel a little more human, and I think that's a really good thing. I enjoyed the dialogue throughout the campaign much more than I think I have really in any other one in the past. And then there's Osiris, who even among Guardians manages to stand out by being just one of the strongest guys we've ever seen. He's got one of the most capable minds. He's really arrogant on top of that, but that's totally acceptable because he's characterized in a way that makes him believably really self-important. He does a lot of stuff on his own, and he's been exiled from the tower for his ways, and all of that really comes through in the way that he looks and the way that he talks, and even the weapons that he uses and that sort of thing. This guy is kind of a solo-style badass that handles life on his own terms, and that comes through very clearly and makes him a really iconic warlock. He stands out a lot, and he was a character that I wanted to see more of the entire campaign, and I really appreciated that aspect of it because, like I said before, his back and forth with Sagira and his own character development makes him a larger-than-life character. I'm trying not to give too many specifics because I think that the campaign would definitely be best experienced without knowing too much of what's coming, because the characters really do a much better job showing you how they are than I could ever do telling you how they are. So hopefully I've given you at least some idea of what you have to look forward to, but I really like the characters this time around. I think that I never really cared for Ikora before. I like her a lot. I never really was that curious about Osiris, and after having played through, I want to know more and more. and I didn't even think really about Osiris's ghost, but she turned out to be probably my favorite character in Destiny so far. Even better than Kate or Failsafe.
A place from which no one has ever returned. Not even Osiris. Here it is. Well, I'm ready if you are. We can't get through. If Osiris's ghost were awake, then maybe she could help.
Osiris, preserve us. You have his ghost? Sagira? Please, please, bring her to me.
So as the Vault of Glass Descendant Vex spawn in, enemies we never really expected to see again, thought that threat was completely handled. We've got this awesome musical build-up leading to a final boss for this campaign mission, and after all of that is said and done, we get to hand the ghost over to Brother Vance and figure out where we're going next with this story, which, as I said before, it gets a lot cooler as it goes.
Descendants? We haven't seen these Vex since the Vault of Glass.
So I'm just going to go ahead and run around and shoot some Vex and show off my very rusty controller gameplay. I've been playing on PC Destiny for quite a while now, and my thumbs are not where they used to be, and I didn't have a whole lot of time to warm up, so this is not going to be the most impressive gameplay ever, but still a lot of fun to just run around and shoot some stuff. And like I said, the campaign gets much, much, much cooler as it goes forward. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there have been some very slight balance tweaks, I think, in the gameplay here. It might not be obvious now, might have been a little more clear earlier in the video, but I'll let you draw your own conclusions about that, and if you see the things that look like they've changed, feel free to let me know in the comments, because I know there's at least 2 things that I think may have been changed, but I'll just, you know, not say anything until it's confirmed. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little Curse of Osiris DLC preview, and thanks again to Activision for, you know, shipping me out to Seattle and letting me experience this firsthand. It was a really cool experience. Thanks, guys.
There, take out the module. Vex from different timelines are converging on Mercury. That's bad. This is easier to get to than their old place, that's for sure.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if Osiris hadn't sent you to me. In return, The followers of Osiris can help you revive his ghost. We have a hidden temple on Earth. Take Sagira to these coordinates. I will notify the followers that you are coming. Now that the lighthouse is safe, we can prepare for Osiris's return. All of the lost prophecies are coming to pass. I'm finally going to meet Osiris.